Hey y'all, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel and happy Saturday to all of you. Welcome back to Canada. I'm back in the Bestie's kitchen. You can always tell by the telltale paintings. And it's going to be a bit of a tough weekend, folks. As you know, I came in for my mom's surgery, but my mom's best friend passed away, and that was devastating news to find out. And Mom, I know if you're watching, or if you see this tomorrow, I know that's going to be hard for you. It's a big loss, guys. It's her best friend, and this lady was an incredible lady, and she's going to be very sorely missed. And it's also the weekend of my brother's memorial. I didn't talk about this much this year, but I lost my brother, and we were super close. And it's also his memorial this weekend, and we're doing a memorial service tomorrow, and I'm speaking. So that's going to be also a bit tough. So I was thinking that what I would do tonight is just watch her videos, because that always cheers me up, guys. It always cheers me up. And I'm also going to upload my video for Tony's Crafty Baby Shower, because that's due today. And I did film it while I was in New York, but folks, I got to tell you, it's really sad. Here, talk about sad in a different way. So I had a really hard time finding a box to alter that was okay for Tony. And we don't have a Dollar Tree in Manhattan. And I went to like all of those 99-cent stores. I went to Michael's. I went everywhere. And I told Jellybean, hey, Jellybean, I'm so unhappy with my project for this week that I almost didn't want to upload the video, but I don't flake, folks. So I uploaded. I ended up making something to just put a present in because I'm so unhappy. And then I went to the Dollar Tree. Here they have a Dollar Tree, as y'all know, that I go to, and it has a crafting corner. And I went because y'all know that like what I want to do is send these little packages to people who live like either in Australia or New Zealand or Singapore, or people that like, for instance, Rosita Brown or Judy, who live like a 12-hour drive away, or Healing Montana Nana, who live a 12-hour away from a craft store. These, which sell at Walmart, at least in Canada, for like, I don't know, $3 or $4. This double-sided tape at the dollar store at the craft corner, it's the same name brand, is only $1, folks. $1 US, or 1.25 Canadian. So I wanted to go get some of these to send little Christmas packages to people. I know it's not a very sexy, exciting package to get adhesives, but when you're paying, like in Australia, glue, and in New Zealand it's even worse. If you knew what the cost of things like the glue is, I told y'all, like Tombow Mono was $13 there. So I wanted to put together a little package of like adhesives to send to my friends who are paying way too much money for adhesive supplies. So I went, actually, as soon as I got off the airplane, I drove there because it might be my only chance to go. I got in the car that we rented and I drove there and I got these supplies. Now, I wanted to get everybody the glue dots, because at this particular Dollar Tree, they have the permanent glue dots, which are these ones, and they have the repositionable glue dots. And those are the ones I use when I send embellishments that I make. I use the repositional glue dots. But they were out of those, so I just got the permanent ones. And I wanted to put together a little unattractive but very useful holiday package. And it won't be too heavy to mail either. Like, this isn't too heavy. So I can send that internationally to people like in Portugal, to people in Australia, to people in New Zealand, to people in Singapore. And I don't know, Crafty Michelle, you'll have to tell me, are adhesives that expensive in the UK too? Because if they are, I'll send you some also. I tried to get enough for everybody. I had a long list of people I know who are supply limited. Like, for instance, Lori Ritchie lives in Canada, but she lives on Vancouver Island. So when I get to Tuesday morning, which will be in Florida, I know I'm looking for stuff for her. I didn't forget, guys. Like, even though we talked about this months ago, I have a notebook. Of course I have a notebook where I keep everything. And I know that, like, Lori needs supplies. I suspect Miss Orlando Tassone, even though she never says anything, she can't be close to anything either where she lives. She lives in Jasper, and I happen to know where that is, in Canada. So I've been there, and I don't think that she has access either. But I didn't manage to get enough because it's the holiday season. Last time I went, if I'd been a thinking person, but I was dealing with my mom's emergency, I should have bought 20 packs of these, I should have bought 20 packs of these, and I should have bought 20 packs of these, and 20 packs of these, like the larger mounting squares, which are great for card making. But I didn't. And when I went back today, because it's Christmas, they didn't have 20 of everything. So, like, for instance, there were only 8 of these. So I'm going to check my Dollar Tree, the two near my house in Florida. The one that's really close to my house does not have a crafting corner, and it's real tiny art supply section. There's a larger one on the way to Carmen's house. Hey, Carmen, that is slightly better, but it still doesn't have a crafter's corner. I have now learned the difference. I first learned about this crafter's corner listening to Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn, talk about the fact that some stores have these crafting corners. Well, this one store in Toronto does have a crafting corner, and that's why I had, guys, you don't know how hard it was for me today. I got to tell you something. So I'm talking about how upset I am about my projects for this week, right? Like, it's a box for Tony's collab, and I wanted to make a certain kind of shadow box for my finale for the Christmas collab. And I'm telling you guys how many stores I went to, and I could not find this box anywhere. I go in today to the Dollar Tree, and there's like 30 beautiful boxes I could have used for both projects. So I was like, in a way, I wish that I wasn't such a planner. If I had left this to the last minute and just brought some of my supplies, I could have made the boxes today and they would have been beautiful. Instead, I have two projects to share with you that I don't love. But one is just really wrapping for Tony's present, and that's what I made it into. And the other one, well, it's a lesson. I bought one of the pieces last time I was here, and I really wanted to do an Ode to Happy Meal and never found the box. So now that I know when I get back to Florida, I'll get a proper box and I'll redo that shadow box, so I'm happy with it. That was a really long roundabout way of telling you how unhappy I am with my projects this week. And I'm sad because it's the finale. But I'm going to share them with you anyway, because I always tell you that we learn more from our failures than we do our successes. And I think both of these projects are kind of duds, but I learned a lot. And yeah, and I still wouldn't have left it to the last minute to make it. Just because y'all know I'm a planner and I believe that like I need to plan, and I couldn't have done it in good conscience. But boy, if I had, it would have been much nicer. But while I was there, because it's a crafter's corner, they had all these amazing Christmas supplies that I've never seen at a dollar store before. And I couldn't buy any of them because I have no room in my suitcase to Florida. So, because I had to bring a bunch of stuff. Because don't forget, even though all the design stuff is done, as of next week, I'm still doing a swap with Jellybean and Carmen. And I have stuff that I'm bringing to Florida to ship to people that I got them in the Holy Land or in Morocco. So I have no room in my suitcase. I only had enough room for these flat things, for the adhesives. So your girl couldn't buy a thing, even though there were a ton of amazing, oh, Susan Tootsie Tucker, I thought of you. And I thought of you, Sabrina. There were so many gorgeous, and Misty also, so many gorgeous wood pieces to alter. And I couldn't get any of them. So I'm hoping that my Dollar Trees in Florida have a few of these things. But you know, the one by my house, not only is the section small, guys, but it sells out of everything. Like, it puts out Christmas early, and I can guarantee you by the time I get there, they're going to be putting out Valentine's Day. I'm not kidding. And if you don't buy it then, you snooze, you lose. That's it. It's over. So I don't know what's going to be. That's a whole roundabout way. This is how my brain is working today. I think I was a little shocked to hear about my mom's best friend. I knew that I had my brother's memorial. I knew I was speaking at it. I know I have my mom's surgery. But that came out of nowhere. So, Lily, you'll understand if I don't watch the live tonight. I was excited to. I have internet. I think I'm just going to watch your videos, catch up on some comments. And, yeah. It has been a rough few months, folks. I am looking forward to our break in Florida, I tell you. I really am. I'm looking to a few weeks of just crafting and relaxing and sitting by the ocean. I am for sure. I hope that you folks are doing something that's really pleasurable tonight. Our friend Jellybean is still in a whopping load of pain. I have permission from her to share with you a little bit about what's going on with her. You know, Jellybean's had chronic back issues for 15 years. She's had over 4 surgeries, and I mean major surgeries for her back. And she has something built into her back. It's like a mechanical operation that stimulates the nerve. And that's to help her deal with pain because she doesn't want to be on chronic pain medicine. It's a personal choice she's made, and it's a difficult one. Those of you with really bad back problems, you know exactly what I mean by that, to live with that kind of debilitating pain. So she has this mechanism that was surgically implanted in her back. Folks, it stopped working. I'm not kidding. It stopped working last week. Yeah. So they gave her some medicine to help her through that, but the medicine just knocks her right out. And I mean, like, she cannot stay awake. She tries. She tried making the videos even. I'm like, will you just stop with the videos? Nobody wants you to make a video. Well, I saw the videos are up. I'm sure you all saw it too. She's just been in chronic pain. And then when she's even with the pain medicine, it's not taking away the pain, but it's just making her like super sleepy all the time and not helping her with the pain management really. So it's been a really, really hard week for her. And folks, she's going to need another surgery. And that's going to be in the new year. So please, please, please keep Jellybean in your thoughts. No one wants to have a surgery. As you all know, we just went through this with Sabrina. You certainly don't want to be having this kind of epic back surgery. And unfortunately, Miss Jellybean doesn't have a choice. So please think about her a lot in the coming weeks. It's a hard thing to have happen at the holiday time. And yet, Jellybean's there with her projects, doing her best to get them done, just like Sabrina. Women are tough. You know that? Women are tough. We can be exhausted, emotionally upset, and we still get it done, don't we? It's funny how that works out. I'm not always sure that's the best thing for us overall, but it's a common truth throughout the world. You know, even we just tend to get the job done. That's how we're built. Well, folks, think about Jellybean. Think warm thoughts for her. If you pray for her, because, you know, it's going to be a hard Christmas with all that pain. And also, I just hope that whatever you do today, it's something joyful. I wish I had brought paper. I have got all my supplies either shipped down to Florida or, like, I don't have any. I wish I could make tonight. My way of dealing with stuff like emotional stuff is to make something. And I don't have any making supplies with me right now. So I'm going to have to fuddle-muddle my way through it, or that's what I'd be doing tonight. I'd be watching your videos and making cards. But I think I'm just going to watch your videos and eat some potato chips. I hope whatever you do, it's something fun. I hope you're watching Wifey and Lily, because they are a hoot. They are a hoot. They really are. And yeah, I just wish you all a happy Saturday night. I'm going to upload those 2 videos of those projects I'm not happy with. Be gentle, folks. Be gentle. All right, y'all. Thanks again so much. I hope you're enjoying the unboxing videos. I finished all the packages before I left, so you're going to see them coming up. And I brought some of the cards to share with you this week here. So I was truly blessed by each and every one of you. And I'm excited to send out all those little thank yous. All right, y'all. Take real good care and happy Saturday night to you. Bye for now.